I'm Keychain. This is the gameplay footage for my new world from June 9th of 2021. I haven't done a new world video in a while because since they've gone to the 48-hour new world, I usually go in a time slot that's pretty good for me, and my new worlds have been relatively peaceful. I don't do a lot of fighting. I end up getting a lot of level 2 mines pretty uncontested, and there's not really much worth recording. And when I do fight, I'll throw up one or two clips on up on Game On. But other than that, most of the time I don't get enough footage to make it worth it. Well, this time I had other stuff going on, and I didn't get to go during either of my other time slots. I had to go in the very last New World time slot, and it was full, 2,000 out of 2,000. And there was a lot more fighting than normal, so I recorded it, pieced it together, and kind of went for it. So my normal spot that I'm in has a lot more people, and they're higher level than me. So we'll talk about things as they go. My first set of fights is going to be with this guy, Sir Jason. He was farther away, decided to start going for the mines I'm on. And I was, I called back. I was going to let him have it. But then he poured it over next to me. And then he started trying to bully me off all of the mines. So the thing that most people don't realize is how ridiculously strong your airship is. And if people are not using a mercenary airship, only one of their marches is strong. And even if their stats are better, they've only got one march that's strong enough to fight somebody lower. And you'll see that quite a bit this new world that's, who cares if they put a full march on it if it doesn't have their airship, because I will destroy that with my airship march. And it's a way to fight back. You don't have to get pushed off all of them. This guy had stronger stats than me, and he pushed me off all the nodes. I was making sure I had all my buffs on, had my damage stats going. And we're going to take a swing at him, see what his stats are right here. So there's the first attack, and obliterated him, right? He had just as good as march as me, but he doesn't have his airship. So I'm going to pull that one back because I don't want to attack on even ground. We're going to attack him, another one of his that doesn't have his airship. And we're going to smash that one too, because he came here and started messing with me first. I try not to be the super aggressive one in here, and I tend to go for empty mines unless people are really bothering me. So Jason was the first one to start really bothering me, so I attacked all his, was attacking his mines that don't have his airship. And I think that he realized he didn't want any of this. There's another hit and another victory for me. 675,000 dead to 11k. So then I take it with my no guards, no anything, just 20,000 cav march. That's my standard New World build. And that's what I put on the mines most of the time. What I might try next time, I think I'm going to buy a airship for $20, because you can buy the 1-day airship for $20. So I'm going to give that a shot. And now we come in, and this guy Corio is pushing me off of everything, and I fight him for almost this entire new world. Super frustrating, but he's got better stats than me. We came to kind of an agreement for part of it where he was leaving me alone, but then he wants to pick some more fights. And he never stopped. So you see Sir Jason poured it out. He said it's not worth the effort with this guy who knows what he's doing, or he's not scared to fight. So Corio, here he is bullying me off of tiles some more. And I've still got 2 out there, but here it is again. He's attacking me another time. So I just keep looking for the ones he's got his airship on. I'm going to pull this one back. He doesn't have his airship on that one. And I'm trying to find his airship. So if you're fighting someone like this, find out where their airship is and just watch that mine. If he pulls it back and swaps it out, he's getting ready to attack something else. And if he doesn't have his airship up there, then you can take the other mines with your airship march. So you see here, like, he's putting small marches out to, to try and save troops and only attack when it's in his advantage, which is smart. And see, I just keep looking for his airship. I know exactly where his airship is and deciding what I want to do. I know his airship is not on that one, so I'm going to attack it. I'm trying not to give him a chance to speed off. I want to take his troops away. But I was too slow there. So the thing with New World is it can get expensive really fast. You can see when I started this, I had 230,000 gold. I won't spoil it too much, but watch how much gold I have at the end. It's a little sad. We're partway through the rewards, and here he goes yet again. It's non-stop, him going for my mines. And I wish that I was stronger and I could just fight him straight up, but that's not the case. So I've got 4 mines here, waiting for the rewards, and here he goes again. And he sped this one. I got out of there just in time, but now I see the game he wants to play. And if he attacked with his airship, now I know exactly where it is. So I'm going to attack some of his tiles that don't have his airship. And if you really want to get even with someone here, hit the mines they've been on for a while. Because if you kill a mine, they don't get the ore from that mine. So all it does is prevent him from climbing the ranks. And at this point, that's my goal. Anytime I see a march of his that's on a tile that's pretty low, I'm going to attack it and try and stop him from getting ore, stop him from getting on the leaderboards, because he started it, so I'm going to finish it. And maybe I hurt myself more than I actually hurt him, but I'm just going to keep going for it. I don't want to sit and get bullied off of mines the entire time. Now this guy, he didn't actually mess with me. He was going for open nodes for the most part. And this one I was like, well, it's my airship march. Let's see what kind of stats he has. And I figured, not all of these 2 billion power players have high stats. But he did. So you see here I got wrecked. Absolutely annihilated. And you saw there he had a 19,000 attack stat. So not something I should have fought, but you got to test the waters a little bit to see what the strength is of people around you, so you know which mines you can steal if you need to, and who you can actually fight and not get bullied off of tiles. This guy Boog, we have a rivalry with 273. Crispy and Dark Mystic do, and Boog talks a lot, so I saw him there. I was going to hit him. I was going to end New World right there and try and zero him. But he took off, and then I couldn't find him. So we gave up on that piece of it. So here we're back to fights, and there's Choreo again. After my nodes, after my mines. Like, he's stronger than these other people around me, but he kept going for me. So I was taking it, trying to stay on the leaderboards because I was still in the top 100. So I was trying not to fight too much, just leaving it be. But then I got to the point where I started falling out of the top 100, and top 100 wasn't really an option anymore. So I figured, well, I might as well start fighting. And that's going to come up soon here. Towards the end of the video, there'll be a lot more gold wasting and fighting. So there I sped in, trying to get a mine. Ended up killing Dino. He did not have his airship on that march, so just kind of waiting to see what happened here. And he's scouting. And I see another one of his tiles, and he sends he sends low marches too, like 300 troops. So I can send a non-airship march to attack that and see if I can, you know, take some more mines from him. So here he pulls back, Dino pulls back, and then he sends in his airship march. So I can't fight his airship march versus my non-airship march, so I pull it back. And then you saw someone else speed through there. So then as soon as he gets there, he replaces it with a lower march again. Well, it's too far away for me to fight him. I probably could have poured it down in this area and had better fights than I had with Koryo, but I didn't want to give Koryo the benefit. So there you see Dino tried to attack airship versus airship, and I had him beat. So then he knew he wouldn't be able to take that mine back from me. Okay, so someone else was after me here. I don't remember who it was. Let's see. Oh, Koryo again, speeding for the same mine, and we'll see what happens. And there he is attacking with his airship. See, he was trying to speed it, so that was his airship march. So we keep track of that and wait for him to do something and just track his airship. So that scout was so fast, I knew it had to be one that was right next to him, so I'm ready to pull back so he can't speed it in there. And some of these hits come so fast that you can't actually avoid it unless you're ready. You know, if you're scrolling out somewhere else and you look, it's too late. And a new person joined the game at 18 minutes in our area. So I'm not going to let them have a mine in our area. I've been fighting too hard for these. So sorry to that person. I try not to be the super aggressive one, but I've been fighting too hard for for mines in this area to let a new person come in at the end. All right, so now I'm back on 4, try and keep myself on 4, but here he is again, Koryo again, and he got that mine for me, used his airship on airship. He's way stronger than me, and I think this is about where I've had it. So we're just gonna start trying to speed hit all of his tiles, and I waste a lot of gold here, more than I would normally, but when you start playing with your emotions and anger, then you do things like wasting gold. But I'm after his tiles just to stop him from getting ore. Like at this point, I gave up on my own ranking, and I just want to stop Koryo from getting rank. That's my only goal. I want to stop him from getting rank. So I'm just going to keep trying to speed hit his tiles. Sometimes I'm too slow. You see now it's getting up to 1500 gold per. And that one could have used one more speed up so that I didn't miss him. So I missed there. Waiting for it, and I'm going to call back. And we'll go after another tile. So we got that one. And it wasn't a lot of kills, but he had been gathering that node for a while because I fast forwarded like 4 or 5 minutes. So that's it. Kill him, stop him from getting ore. And we're getting towards the end here. More speeding up. I did hit this guy, Dino, towards the end. He was marching on a tile that I had started on first. And he was weak enough at this point that I figured it'd be easier to kill him and port him away than to pull back my mine and resend it. And then Nemesis here, I hadn't messed with him at all, and I was wondering, like, why is he scouting me? Like, was that his friend, Dino? Did I just earn the wrath of a 3.2 billion power player? And he scouted me. I got my anti-scout up, and we're waiting to kind of see what he does. And then we're after Koryo again. So let's see if we can get this one, and we're going to waste like 5,000 gold right here. And this one that was his airship march, so I didn't track it good enough, so I lost that one. But then it's like, well, we'll go for a different one because I know where his airship is now. So there he got away. So he got that ore, so we didn't stop him. And let's go again. This one, I don't know why I'm setting my distance march, probably because I was out of troops. I was running really low on troops at this point, so we're going for another one of his marches. And this one we got, so we stopped him from getting the ore there. So however much he'd gathered, he doesn't get any of it, so that wastes his time, drops him down the leaderboards. And we're down to 2 minutes left in this new world. And you see he's pulling his airship back in because he's getting ready to attack that tile. So that's why I'm waiting. The problem was I hit the button and then I hit cancel instead of confirm. So I didn't get my troops out in time. And I lost another fight. But now the last attack, see somebody attacking my castle, and it's Nemesis. I was like, crap. Well, it's towards the end. I might as well take the hit and see what his stats are and see if I have enough troops left to take the hit. But what I didn't see at the time, and I skipped forward a little bit. I recalled all my troops back to take the hit. I was ready. And I didn't see that he had changed his name. So here you can see that he changed his name to Nice Vids. So then you know that Nemesis is a fan, which is awesome. And he just wanted to send that march so that I saw the message and saw his name change. So that was it for this new world. I think I ended up in rank 118 or something like that. My worst finish in quite a while. I've been finishing top 100, and I even got top 50 once, which was amazing. So that's why I think the next time I'm going to spend the $20 and get a mercenary airship for the day and try and get top 50 in New World, because getting top 50 it's like $50 to $100 worth of stuff, which is awesome. So I would spend $20 to try and get that. And I'll try it once, and if I fail, well, then it's kind of diminished returns, because then the next time I do it, if I succeed, then I've effectively spent $40 for one top 50 finish. So we'll kind of see how that goes. Thank you for watching. Remember to hit the like button. It helps me out. And subscribe if you're not a subscriber. I will see you in the next video.